I am Ken Cubbon, North Battleford, Saskatchewan. We've used Lance for Sclerotinia control in canola for quite a while now. It works well, but of course you never really know until you get in there at harvest time. Yeah, we've used Lance and we've split some fields because it's always one of those things is do I do it or don't I? And so we've split some fields and the results were should have sprayed it all, and it was very noticeable. The yields were higher where Lance was sprayed. Easier to harvest, easier to swath, whereas the stuff that wasn't treated with Lance was ripe earlier, seeds were small, and of course made shatter a big issue. So Lance works. It's one of those products that's been consistent.
My name is Gary Southgate. I farm Battleford, Saskatchewan. I've been farming for approximately 30 years. I've always used some sort of Sclerotinia product, and the last 3 or 4 years I've used Lance. Really works good from my experience of controlling Sclerotinia. Over my experience with farming, I just do it every year because you never know when the disease is going to show up worse than other years. Well, I figure the benefits of using a product like Lance is to control Sclerotinia. You always have a nice stand of canola with hardly any visual Sclerotinia. Keeps my yields up, and my rotations are quite a bit tighter than they used to be, so I really have to control Sclerotinia. From my experience with swathing, if you have no disease, canola usually stands taller and simpler to work with. Really satisfied with what Lance does for Sclerotinia. We've had wet conditions for the last 3 or 4 years, and I would think it's just a great product to use.
I'm Dan Ronceray. I farm near Somerset, Manitoba. My dad and I farm and we operate Ronceray Farms Limited. My wife and I run a seed business, Ronceray Seeds. We sell Pioneer products. We've been using Lance for a number of years now on our farm. On our canola, we spray headline at the 2 to 6 leaf stage for excellence benefits as well as for control of blackleg. So we'll spray Lance at about 20% flower. And we feel that using Lance at 20% flower on our canola gets us more bushels, protects the yield, protects our crop from Sclerotinia. We've been very satisfied with Lance. It's like buying insurance on our farm.
I'm Brian Andrew. I farm at Craven, Saskatchewan. I farm with my mom and dad, and we farm 5,800 acres of oilseeds, pulses, and cereals. We've used Lance in our lentils as a second spray application. If the season warrants it and the conditions are favorable for disease, Lance comes in and gives us the peace of mind that we're getting the best protection possible. We've used Lance on our pulses as a second fungicide application. It's been very reliable, and we know that when we put it on, we're getting great disease control late in the season. I recommend Lance to anyone who's looking for late season control on their pulses.
BASF, the chemical company.